What's up, Aqua family? Empress 777 here today with your almost daily love reading. I missed you guys so much. Took a little hiatus. I hope you guys are wonderful. I definitely am. I have already cleansed and prayed over our space, so we are ready to jump right in. Today I'm going to be using the Beauty Tarot deck. Okay. Holy angels and spirit guides, give us clear, concise messages for my Aquarius gang. What do we need to know, spirit guides? Exactly what we need to know. This video, of course, as you know, will have an extended, as all of our videos do. You do not want to miss out. I do cut up in those extendeds. So this extended will have this person's next steps, their intentions, the outcome and advice from spirit directly. We will also have a new love message, okay? In reference to new love, we're going to take a look and see what spirit has to say in reference to what your focus needs to be to call on your divine counterpart, to call on that one true love. All right, somebody who can match your fly, your money, your bag, your vibe, you know, good vibes only type of ish. We're also going to look and see what may need to be released for you to also call in that love. And we're going to also look at your finances. What blockages are keeping you from that highest level financially? What could the blockages be that are keeping you from the next level and just your highest level financially, okay? So that will all be in the extended. That's going to be linked down below. But for now, let's jump right in. So let's take a look at this person's current feelings towards my aquas. What is this person's current feelings? Let's see here. Ooh, okay, that just kind of popped out. Queen of Wands. All right. So they're pretty ambitious and confident right now, guys. This is also someone who likes to take charge. And the way I'm reading take charge is like someone who wants to be in control, right? So maybe they might feel a little bit out of control in this sense. If they're viewing you as the Queen of Wands, this could possibly be someone who feels like you're out of their league. You know, that's definitely possible, all right? So that doesn't always make people feel great. They could view you as someone who gets a lot of attention from the opposite sex, someone who is extremely sexy, strong, vibrant. You may have a lot of things within you that they've always wanted in a partner, but it's like once they got it, their insecurities not only did not allow them to hold on to it, or they feel like they're not able to hold on to it, but it also plays on their own feelings of like self-worth and self-esteem. All right, so you may really intimidate this person is basically what they're saying, guys. All right, I don't know. I think you're just kind of saying, I'm sorry if my confidence offends you. Like, what the F do you want me to do about that? I can't help that I'm effing fly. Like, come on. All right, so how do they feel you affect this situation? See here. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Okay, so they feel like you're cold and detached. This is the card of Aquarius. Okay, so any air signs, actually, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you could be dealing with one of those signs, but this is definitely the kind of energy that you embody. This could definitely also be why they feel so... they're lacking the confidence, guys, to really pull this off. All right, this might be somebody who is used to dealing with bottom of the barrel bitches. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the barrel guys. They're used to dealing with people who are at the bottom, okay? Scraping. They scrape and survive in these other relationships, and they don't have to do that with you. But not only do they not have to do that, you intimidate them, okay? They may feel powerless in the sense that they don't feel like they can provide you with exactly what it is that you want. So... okay, for me to say that, then that means, so for somebody to not feel like they're able or in the position to give it you exactly what you want in a relationship, those are the people who come with the fuck shit, okay? Yeah, that's how they build their ego up. That's how they refeed that ego of theirs. Because you are such a bright light, they have to, you know, overcompensate in some other areas. And that could really be the reason why you are handling this more head over heart. All right, they feel like you're cold attached. Doesn't like to show weakness is what it says, but it's like, why would I'm not weak, okay? Weakness doesn't reside here. So why would I need to show weakness? So this is someone who feels like maybe you are subsiding or hiding the feelings that you had. I don't think that you are. I don't. I think that the way in which you express these feelings might not sit with them so well. Maybe they are used to people fawning over them, you know, falling all at their feet, bending at their will, and you're just not going to do that. Like, royalty doesn't have to do that. We already have 2 queens that have come out now. So, I mean, they better get hip to this game. I don't know, Aqua. I don't know. Those can also be really heavy relationships as well. People who want you to feed their ego to build their confidence up. It's like, you should come towards me with your cup already full. Why the F do I have to, you know, take time out of my day, take time out of my plans to make sure you're okay? You know, make sure you're all right. Make sure I'm making you feel comfortable. No. You might not have time for that. You see what I'm saying? So these are the habits that they need to release. Yeah, Knight of Wands, player from the Himalayas, okay? This is big zaddy player, big mama player. So this is a person who feeds their ego with people. You don't feed that ego though. You refuse, actually. Okay, yeah. So they feel threatened by that. They feel threatened by your confidence. They feel threatened by the way that you handle them, by the way that you carry yourself in this relationship. You are extremely confident, sexy, ambitious, right? You might get a lot of attention. Their friends might be in their ear like, damn, how you pull that? You know, how did you pull that off? How did you pull Aqua? You know what I'm saying? And now they're kind of trying to take charge, but it's all talk, y'all. They don't. They're losing it on the inside. So lustful, charming, adventure, flirt, driven is what this card says as well. I do feel like this is going to be a very persistent energy in your life, guys. They're not going to give up so easily. But as you know, in traditional tarot, Knight of Wands is that player. All right, that's somebody who sticks that wand everywhere. They may be extremely sexually attracted to you and several others, okay? Somebody who's for the streets, guys. All right, make no mistakes about that. But if they had to put a ranking on what they want, you would be top notch. You see what I'm saying? But who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? If you got a whole list, never will I ever be an option on that list. Bruh, sis, ma'am, sir. Okay, never will I ever be an option. So yeah, they don't like that though. They want you to actually care. You know, they don't want you to be indifferent towards them. They want you to care that they are, you know, sticking and moving, spreading it wide, laying it low. Sticking that wand and sitting on wands everywhere. They want you to care, but you don't. You don't. Yeah, you don't. Your confidence really exudes, and that is exactly what has them in this not so confident energy. Not that they're going to give up, but they're just not confident in this. Their lesson is judgment. Okay, it says awakening. That's the first card out here, guys. This person does have some self-esteem issues, guys. Okay, this is a very insecure individual. And the most, you know how they say, the wounded dog screams the loudest? Is that how that phrase goes? You know what I'm saying? So essentially, the person who has to be seen all the time, has to be the loudest, has to say how confident they are, those are normally the least confident person, you know, people in the bunch. They are. All right. And you don't have to do that. So this is something that really affects them as well. They almost admire that, but they don't like that you're doing it to them. This does signify wake-up call. All right, so you may have given them a true wake-up call in reference to how you're treating them now. Queen of Wands, I feel like that's how they view you. Actually, they are feeling like you are in that more confident, powerful type of position, meaning the ball is in your court. And like I said, they admire that in you at the same time as hate it to pieces, right? Because they want you to fawn over them like the others, and you just will not do that. So this is a wake-up call to this person. This is their lesson, guys. This is their lesson. Their lesson is also the King of Wands. So while we have them as being the Knight of Wands, and they view you as Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, they're still a knight. So their lesson is to have this massive wake-up call. They will need to level up. They need to really get this boss mentality up. That's what this card says, boss, all right? Entrepreneur. What does an entrepreneur do? An entrepreneur gets their coins on their own. They don't answer to nobody, okay? So you may be dealing with a character here who needs people's approval, who needs validation. You know what I'm saying? This is something that they kind of energize themselves off of. So this wake-up call from you, this what you are showing them is an example of what they need to elevate themselves into. Will they do that? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Do you care? You like, hell no, girl. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. We don't care. Yeah, so in that Queen of Wands position, just sitting on that throne of yours, staying very poised. They do not like this, guys, but this is their lesson. You are showing them this lesson. You are the catalyst through spirit to them of what it is that they need to elevate themselves to. This passionate and daring, hasty type of energy that they are in currently, very immature, very in and out, hot and cold, inconsistent, lacks a lot of substance, guys, especially spiritually, emotionally, mentally, like on all levels. You know what I'm saying? This person has a lot of work to do. But this is the lesson that they would need to learn here, okay? So I just want to grab one more card in reference to how we got here. How do we get here? The Hangman. Yeah, so this is someone who kept you waiting. They never quite solidified things. This is someone who was all about the bullshit. They wanted to keep things up in the air. They actually wanted to be in control, and by doing that, they never made like a choice, or they just kept you guessing, or they just kind of effed you over, whatever it is that they were doing. It not only feed their ego simultaneously, but it also in return made them feel powerful. But you're now teaching them this lesson because you're not feeding them with the kind of energy that they would have wanted. You know, your response is definitely lacking to them. They wanted a whole lot more of an emotional response out of you that they will not get. All right? Says what it says. We also have thinking here. So this person is not one that really thinks. With the being hasty to be in this Knight of Wands card, that also signifies to me that this is not someone who kind of self-reflects and thinks before they act. This is the kind of person who does, and then they just kind of, you know, pretend like it never happened. Yeah, this is not the one that apologizes after the shit hits the fan. No, they just pretend like it never happens, you know? They retreat, okay? So they retreat away from issues that they have created. You may have always felt like you were in transition, you know? And this also signifies letting go. So I feel like this was a relationship that was very on and off, in and out, and you can never quite coast. You can never put your feet up or get comfortable in this kind of relationship. So this is why they have to learn this lesson. This is why you guys are at this juncture, actually, from all the waiting for this person not making a decision. Judgment does signify that as well, making an ultimate decision. But I don't know whether or not that decision is going to be with you. I feel like you are in control. That's what they feel anyway, that the ball is in your court, okay? You are the one that is holding all the power at this point. All right, guys, this is what I've gotten. Look, that's what I got. Let's go on over to the extended, okay? That's where we're going to look at their next steps. All right, let's see what those intentions look like. That's really what's going to be the deciding factor for those of you who will still look at this, you know? We'll look at the outcome and advice from Spirit in reference to what you should do moving towards this or not. And then we're going to take a look at your new love, okay? Your new love message is what you need to focus on. It's going to be all about you, what your focus needs to be to call in your divine counterpart, all right? That perfect match, and what needs to be released in order to call that in as well. We're also going to look at your finances, what blockages are keeping you from your highest level financially, all right? Those blockages, removing them is going to catapult you to the next level financially, all right? So come on over with me to the extended. First, click that like button though, okay? Thanks for all the support to the channel. Click the subscribe button, all right, guys? Come on over with me to the extended. We're going to cut up a little bit, okay, guys? It's going to be linked down below in the description box. Bye.